Hello, this is me, Gemini, here, bringing you another X-Men story. This is X-Men number 14, Among Us, Stalk the Sentinels. This is a two-parter video. This is done by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, 1965. The X-Men are recovering after the attack of Juggernaut, and they're just finishing up their rehabilitation. Professor Xavier actually gave the rest of the team a nice, deserved holiday. Meanwhile, on television, a well-known anthropologist, Dr. Belvalel Trask, talks about how the mutant menace is real and how we should all be worried about it. And then the news went wild and printed it everywhere. Back at the X-Mansion, the X-Men are getting ready for their long-needed vacation. Xavier starts reading about Dr. Trask and what he actually thinks that the mutant menace will do to humankind. And he notices that this needs to be challenged. So he sets up an interview at the local television station in New York. Everyone starts watching this television special about Xavier, who was pro-mutant, and Dr. Trask, who was anti-mutant. When it became the time for Trask to speak, he decided to show off his new machine that enables the safety of humanity against the mutant menace. They were humanoid robots, large behemoth-like things that he, Dr. Trask, called Sentinels. But they went out of control and started to attack Dr. Trask and the people in the studio audience. Right then, Charles Xavier sent out a mental call to the X-Men for help. Iceman and Beast was at Coffee A Go-Go, and then they heard Charles Xavier's call, and so they left. Beast and Iceman left on an ice shield. Angel was at his parents', but as he heard the call from Xavier, he had to nicely, politely walk away from his family. Angel told himself he has to one day tell his parents that he's a mutant. Until then, he goes and flies away. Back at the television studio, Xavier is trying to control everybody's fear with his mind. But then here comes Beast and Iceman to help. Beast and Iceman both attack the Sentinel, but to no effect. Meanwhile, Cyclops was using a taxi to quickly get over to the studio, but he lost control over his glasses and his eyesight. People were tripping out and saying, "Oh, he's a mutant, go get him!" And then he got away from them. Cyclops then joins the fight, but then Beast and him still cannot attack the Sentinel. But then all of a sudden the Sentinel stops and slams into the floor. Knowing that the current threat is now neutralized, Xavier lets go of his control over people's fears. And then this is to be continued.